People can't go one day without speaking on me. Get out your feelings, man. Get out your feelings. It's not that deep. It will never be that deep. You about to have a whole interview with Scar, but you ain't gonna ask him, you ain't gonna press him on none of the tough questions. That's a whole new form of glazing that I don't even know, boy. I already made your boy go on vacation. You know what I mean? People think they can just put a camera up and they ain't got to put up no real content and it's going to work like that. That's why them views ain't hitting. That's why that money ain't hitting. You feel me? So when you living in that type of situation, you got to have the stuff that come with it. You feel me? You got to bear with the consequences that come with it. Ain't nobody ever made me say, hey, man, I'm about to take a vacation, man, because this it's tough, man. Do better. Make better content. Actually engage with your audience. That works. You know what I'm saying? If you want the views, you got to put in the effort. You can't half-ass and think that somebody's still going to be like, oh, yeah, we'll just watch. Nah, bruh. They like this. To the left, to the left. It's bad, bro. It's bad for you. I don't want to hear none of that slick talk no more, man. When I make people get off the internet, you can't talk slick no more. You can't talk slick no more. So, with that being said, it is what it is. Good morning to all and good morning. You feel me? Hope everybody having a good one. Hopefully everything's going right. We got the podcast cracking off, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little bit better. You know what I mean? I was dealing with I'm still dealing with it, but I'm getting through it. Because as a man, there is no excuses. You don't fold. You don't say, I'm going to run away from this because it got hard. You feel me? You don't do that. That's not what men do. And I'm going to keep on saying that. That's not what men do. You don't pick and choose when you think something is acceptable and when it's not. If you're going to say it's unacceptable, it's going to be unacceptable all throughout, even when it suits you. Britt, what's good? What's good? I'm still sick, but I'm a man. So we going to get through it. And besides, I got a podcast later on, so gotta see it through. I was in there with Theraflu and tea and honey and Tylenol and everything. Can't wait to be about. See, you're not supposed to say nothing. You supposed to just let it ride. Oh my God, I love your t-shirt. Where did you get it from? Walmart. Feel better soon. Yeah, that's the plan, but I still got a podcast to do today, so whether I'm 100% or not, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there anyway. It gotta happen, you know? Regardless, you know? Regardless, it gotta happen. You can't make no excuses. Tanya, was good. As you can see, I did not yield. And as you can see, I am not dead. So yeah, I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. I feel a little bit better. I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be throwing back them Theraflus and these teas with the honey and all that, chicken noodle soups, all that. And I'm gonna get through it. That's the plan, though. Cause I still got a podcast to do. Like after episode 1 was so successful, I can't let a little code stop me from continuing it on episode 2. Gotta see it through. But hopefully everybody doing well. Hopefully everybody is in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you guys are mapping out your goals and planning things and seeing them through. And yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you do content, right? Put some effort in your content. A lot of these people is not putting effort in their content, and then they sitting there blaming YouTube for reason why they're not getting no views no more. You can't point the finger at everybody else, because the only common denominator in everything you do is you. So if you ain't changed nothing, you can't be mad when things ain't working out, especially on this social media thing. You got to be present. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in position to win. Be right back. Okay. Hamid was good. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I'm getting over this flu-like stuff I've been dealing with. Bubba Smith was good. Good morning. Good morning. But seriously though, like really for real though, if you not putting conscious effort into your content, the people are going to look elsewhere. There's only a small percentage of people that can just put the camera on them and just stay like that. Right now, what's good, man? Not many people can just be like, okay, the only thing I'm gonna do is just talk in front of the camera or not say nothing, just put my face up here and it's gonna work. There's a very small percentage of people that can do that. Everybody else, you're gonna have to actually create, upload, drop, formulate content. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Especially if you've been doing this for a while, you better get on your A game, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be succeeding. Literally, no reason. You don't have a reason to fail. You've been here long enough to where you should know what it is. Like, you've been here long enough to where you should know what it is. I'm talking to my content creators. I ain't talking about nobody else that's just in here. What is that, Jayton? What's good, Jayton? If that's your name, then what's up? If I missaid it, then that's different. Remember when I gave you 100K, you ain't never gave me 100K. You a lie. If you gave me 100K, where is that? Charlie was good, baby. If you gave me 100K, where is that? Because I ain't seen it. I'm going to be honest. I ain't seen it, Brody. If you gave me 100K, I have not seen it. People be like, oh, man, you be blocking people. No, I don't. I time you out. If you choose not to come back after you got timed out, that's on you. But it just goes to say, you got to watch what you say. Oh, you say you mean 100 pound in UK. Okay. But yeah, a lot of like, this is how I truly feel when it comes to content creation. And I'm going to say this, and if I hurt a feelings or something, pardon me. But when you decide to put yourself on a public platform, you got to roll with the punches. You got to learn to navigate these trolls, the disappointment, the highs, the lows, all that. You're going to even get fellow creators that's going to be hating on you. What the hell? You're going to even get fellow creators that's going to hate on you. So what? So what? Rodney ain't a rapper. Nah, I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I just, I'm saying, I just have fun with it. Matter of fact, I'm about to drop another one today. This don't stop. The fact that I got a cold, it don't stop nothing. I went online for 20 minutes yesterday, and I was sick as a dog. The chat was like, bruh, like, go get some rest. Get off live. And I listened to my chat. You feel me? Because they usually positive. They come in here, and, you know, for your well-being. They was like, get off live and go to sleep, bro. Took me some medicine, went to sleep, and I feel a lot better right now. I ain't 100%, but I want to say I'm about 45, 50%. I'm about 45, 50% now. I finally called in for work. I was sick as a dog, like 103 temperature, nauseated, fatigue, my jaw, my teeth, everything was like, you know, that sinus pressure and everything, like, everything was like migraines, everything. But I had to fight through it. That's what you do. You got to fight through it. You can't let nothing just hold you down and keep you back. You feel me? If my views drop today, do you think I'm gonna quit? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get right back on it. Right back on it. You don't quit because it gets hard. Or if you're gonna quit because something got tough, why are you here? You know what I mean? If you're gonna quit because it got tough, why are you here? I don't believe in it quitting. Quitting, what's that? You don't quit. I ain't really dropped nothing in the last 48 hours. And I ain't dropped nothing really in the last 48 hours. And I still hit 3K in the last 48 hours. Not bad. I still feel like shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I still feel like shit. Nah, Elevated. Nah, bro. Elevated, I'm never letting you quit, bro. I'm never letting you quit. You was the one that told me to keep going. So I'm never gonna agree with you on that one. You got way too much, I'm saying, reach, way too much motherfucking talent for me. Nope. Nah, I ain't never letting you quit. I mean, I know I don't gotta say so, but you always gonna hear me say, hey, nah, bro. Keep going. Hey, where them shorts at? You supposed to be dropping like at least like 2 to 3 shorts a week. I ain't seen one yet. What's good, Bayou Boy? Hey, Bayou Boy, they still talking about, they woke up this morning ranting and raving about me in their feelings. I ain't mentioned them in hell alone, and they still talking. You said Roddy should rap again? Hey, tell Roddy to rap then. I made, hey, Elevated. You know the, Bayou Boy and Elevated, y'all both know the one I was going back and forth with on the rap thing. I made him take a 30-day sit down. I put him on vacation. Because them views dropped. Because it got tough for him. Because he couldn't escape the lodge. You feel me? I'm not the one to play with. I don't have no skeletons in my closet. So there's nothing you can say about me. They have me exhausted, brother.